Yo, people, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? It is what it is. All right, that's what they say. It is what it is, man. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are good. It's gonna be a quick one, man. Today, it's gonna be a quick one today, man. It was another boring fest when it comes to our Manchester United. But I say, you know what? Let me just jump in here and talk to you guys, and we can discuss, how the game went. People, welcome. As I'm getting myself comfortable on the sofa, you know, yeah, I'm just chilling, man, chilling. The Sunday went good. It was quick. Of course, we did not lose today, so I guess you can take that as you want. Uh, it's one of those that it's better, I guess, to take the draw than to lose a game. So yeah, I guess you can say that. But it's one of those that you are like, okay, man, we should have won that thing, right? City were there for the taking, right? City were there for the taking, and we should have definitely taken them to the cleaners, right? Simple as that. We should have definitely taken them from the cleaners. But yeah, let me see. I hope we are live. Yes, we are. Are we live? Yep. I need to make sure that we are live, people. Make sure you smash that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. All right, I need to check something here because I hope I didn't mess this thing up. 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? I hope you can. But yo, Manchester United and Man City played out an inspiring goalless draw that underlined the need for change on both clubs. This is according to the BBC, right? Again, United created a successful of half chances, but once Alejandro Garnacho had been sent sprawling by Ruben Diaz. At the beginning of that game, man, that chance by Alejandro Garnacho, that chance should have been the one, man. Like, honestly, Garnacho had a lot of chances that he should have really made converted, right? People, smash that like, man. Hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. Excuse me, sorry to bother. Listen, but what are you explaining? Fiverr. All right, Fiverr, listen. Fiverr, we're talking about Manchester United. All right. We're talking about Manchester United played Manchester City today. All right. It was a Manchester Derby. Big game in the soccer world. All right. And it ended up to being a 0-0 situation. All right. So that's what we're talking about here today. People, smash that like if you are new. Pro, nice glasses, bro. Thank you so much, Pro. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hope you're good. People, smash that like, hit that subscribe. Let's go. Listen, people, first of all, I need to, the price of admission to this here community, you got to let us know what team you support. All right. It doesn't matter. Around the world, let us know what team you support. And once you do, you're going to smash that like, you're going to hit that subscribe, and then you're going to hit that notification bell. That's it. Simple. Do that right now, and you're in. All right, Stephanie and G, do you remember me? Come on, Stephanie. Of course I do. That's what's up, Stephanie. Welcome back. It's been a while. Good to have you. People, welcome. Welcome everybody. Let's see, who do we have here? Sonam King. Sonam Kinga, what up? Welcome. Fiverr said, I like the enthusiasm. Come on, get in. That's what's up, Fiverr. Listen, man, that's what we do, man. Listen, we bring the vibes. We bring the excitement. I'm excited that you guys pick this channel to jump in and watch and talk and conversate and engage, right? Because listen, there's a million channels out there, but you guys chose to join the Man United Central. All right, people, that's what's up. I am Luther, guys. By the way, I am Luther. This is Man United Central. I appreciate you guys being here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. All right. Let's see who else is in the house. I see Dear Ranger is in the house. What's going on, Dear Ranger? Dear Ranger, people, if you're coming in here, you got to let us know what team you support. What team you support, any sports, let us know. That is your price of admission. Smash that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. All right, do that right now. All right, good to have you, everybody. Let's see. My final score game is tomorrow. Stephanie, yeah, what's your score prediction for your tomorrow game, man? 5 say good luck. Thank you so much. That's what's up. Of course, Ahmed Mohammed is coming in here with the niceties. Good job, Ahmed. That's what's up. Ahmed, didn't you just finish the month of Ramadan? Ahmed Mohammed, didn't you just finish the month of Ramadan? And you think really Allah wants you to be coming in here with words like that? All right. Tell me, Ahmed, let me know in the chat that you, after finishing the month of Ramadan, the holy month of Ramadan, you're going to come in with that. All right. Put it in the chat and say, you know what, support your point. Okay. Come on, Ahmed. You can do better than that, man. Yeah. Southgate, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Yeah. Welcome. Stephanie said, please pray for me that I will win my soccer game. Listen, Stephanie, let us know. Listen, drop it in the chat. Let the chat know who you're playing against, right? And what time, and what is your score prediction for that game. And then you know what? The prayers will be flowing. All right? That's what you got to do. So do that right now, Stephanie. That'll be great. 5 said, ain't no praying required. You will win. There you go. See, man, listen, Fiverr, man. Listen, Fiverr, you know what, man? You are all right. All right? Fiverr, you are all right. I like that. All right? No need to, but listen, sometimes, you need to give some prayers. And that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Let's see, is out of next game Europa League. Southgate, yes, brother. Listen, on Thursday. Let me fix myself here. Yeah, on Thursday, it's Lyon. Manchester United take on Lyon on Thursday. So, yeah, that's our next juncture. Now, it could very well be that, the players were like, they were told, okay, Man City, United, Manchester Derby and all, we're going to go in and play the game, but make sure nobody gets injured because we cannot afford to get any more injuries in this game, right? Now, if we win against Man City, okay, it's a pride thing, right? It's all about the pride thing that, oh my God, we beat Man City. But is it really going to help us much in the run in right now? Not so much. So I don't really think these players in their minds, they were going full throttle in this game. All right. I don't think they were going full throttle in this game. So that's why maybe they were like, okay, fine, we're going to attack. The last few minutes, 10, 15 minutes before the game ended, they did attack quite a bit at the beginning of the game. They did. But I don't think they went into full gear to try to win this game. Right. It could very well be that they were saving themselves for the Lyon game. Right. Which is, Man City really did not create any issues for us. Right. Mamouche had a couple of shots that Onana dealt with no problem. Apart from that, really, I don't see. I don't remember anything that City did today to really worry us, right? I don't think they anything they did. Tony, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, so it was one of those. Let's see. Saka is Kaka. Saka is Kaka. Say United suck. Listen, man, is our next game. Yeah, Saka is Kaka. Make sure you let us know what team you support, man. Smash that like, hit the subscribe, all right? Hit the notification bell. Go ahead and do that. All right, people. Stephanie has a game tomorrow. Let's wish her all the best. All right, let's do that. People, smash that like, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. Um, Zendaya, what up, Zendaya? Zendaya, listen, Zendaya. This is what you need to do, Zendaya. If you're coming in here, let us know what team you support. Smash that like and hit the subscribe, Zendaya. All right, that's why you're not. Yeah, Zendaya, you gotta let us know what team you support, and then you are in. All right. Welcome, 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 everybody. But yeah, so the game was pretty boring, though. I gotta say, people, the game was boring. I don't know about y'all. Obviously, we went into this game knowing that we don't want to lose, right? We don't want to lose because had we lost today, then it could have really hampered our preparation for the Lyon match, right? Because Lyon is the holy grail. No, okay. Let me rephrase that. Europa is the holy grail, and beating Lyon in the next leg is our chance to get closer to that holy grail. So I think these players today, the way they were rocking is they were like, yeah, we're gonna do the bare minimum. Okay. Let's do our obligations in this game, and then after that, we'll deal with whatever comes next, which is Leon, right? So that's what's up. Yeah. Let's see. I think nice, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Good luck. Yeah, it was boring, man. It was boring, Southgate. Um, I play at 7. Yeah, Stephanie, you didn't let us know what team you're playing against, man. Who versus who, and what is your score prediction? Are you thinking that you're gonna win this game? All right, let us know. Is it the game? Is it like a college game, or give us some more details? All right. We always like to hear about this stuff. That way, we like to support our regular folks. Sometimes we support the big names, the big leagues and stuff like that, but sometimes we like to support our local folks like you, like Tony and his son and stuff like that, because they're there, people that we can actually feel in touch and know that they're out there doing the thing, right? So we want to be supportive, and that's what this community is for. We want to build something that we're going to support each other in our endeavors, right? Whatever you're doing, man, it doesn't have to be soccer related or football related. Share and we'll support you. That's what we do. All right. Yeah. So let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, AKS 97 in the house. What's going on, AKS? Good to see you, brother. Listen, AKS, man, listen. Today, it is what it is, man. I mean, a lot of people expected us to get that W today, but it didn't happen. Norwich, what's going on? Norwich is listening, people. Norwich is in the house. So if Norwich is in the house, that means the party can start before he starts sending some interesting stuff. Hi, how are you? Listen, who's here? Belinky. Hey, Belinky, what's up? Welcome, welcome. NSR7 in the house. What's going on, NSR7 people? Go ahead and hit up my little brother, NSR7. He's doing bits out there. His videos are incredible. People, hit that name right there, NSR7. Click it, subscribe, and follow my man. All right. He's doing some good stuff out there. All right. And make sure you hit them with a like. Make sure you hit that on that comment, guys. It's very important. Whenever you hit the like on the video, you gotta drop a comment, something. All right, because that helps with the algorithm. Okay, YouTube and all the platforms, they appreciate the engagement on the video. So hit them with the like and throw something on the message. That way, it helps with the algorithm. All right. So follow my little brother NSR7 doing his thing. All right. Let's see. Bilingi, what up? What up? What up? What up? Good to see you. Let us know what team you support. Smash that like, hit that subscribe. All right. That's what you need to do. And once you let us know what team you support and you hit the subscribe, and then you are in. You are in with the family. All right. Welcome, 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 everybody. All right. Welcome, welcome. In other news, of course, today, of course. Okay, let's run through the United story real quick. Okay. Did we see anything interesting that really got us excited today? Not really. Garnacho again being wasteful. Honestly, Garnacho was getting into chances where he could have done some damage, but he really couldn't convert. So that was frustrating. Again, you can blame that on him being young and all this stuff. Some of those chances, I think, had we had a player like Rashford, maybe he could have converted some of them. But again, revisionism right there. I caught myself. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. But we have a lot of work, right? Gary Neville, he did definitely call this game as boring. It was the most boring derby, he says. And also, being boring is one thing, but also he also said that being a United supporter in these games, you expect us to come in hard, pause, right, and make sure that we go at them, right? We always strive to get that win, right? But today it looked like we kind of we had a foot off the pedal a little bit, right? The foot was off the pedal, right? There was chances out there where we could have gone on Man City's throat, but we didn't. So that was kind of a little bit on the frustrating side, right? It was a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is, man. Hey, we didn't lose. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say based on the commentary. Yeah, based on this commentary, exactly. Yeah. So it was one of those. Let's see. All love from Norwich. Yeah, man. Norwich is in the house, man. Norwich is in. Peter Schmeichel, Eric Cantona, Sir Alex at the game. Yeah, man. Everybody was in there, man. Norwich, the whole crew. It's a Manchester derby. Everybody was there, man. Good times. But of course, and I think they expected us to pull out a win, right? Because City, they're not good, man. City, they're not good. All right? They're not good. Next season, they're going to rebuild. They're going to splash, I don't know, 300 million or something on players, and, they'll rebuild. But again, compared to us, City had millions of dollars of players that they can pull from the bench to make a difference, but none of them could do anything on us, right? So it's definitely, it shows that, okay, fine, we do not score, but it shows that we are growing, especially in that defense. Also in the midfield of Casemiro and Ugarte, I think they played very well together, right? So we're building something, especially in that defensive side of things, right? We look like we're definitely building something, and I like that, right? Now it's important that in the summer, Ruben Amorim gets back and he gets at least 5 players to come in the summer to help him really get that ball rolling, right? Because you get him, if you get him a proper striker, if some of those balls go to a proper striker instead of Garnacho, they would have converted the balls, right, into goals. Again, you want a proper 10, yeah, and of course you need another midfielder who can do the role of Bruno Fernandes, being creative, right? And of course another right wing back or right wing back, I think. Left wing back, I think we're okay. for now. Yeah, so we do have areas that we need to improve. A lot of areas. Of course, we gotta sell before we can buy, right? And yeah, it's gonna be interesting summer, man. It's gonna be interesting summer, but I think right now, based on what we saw today with these players, I think a lot of them they are kind of everybody's focused on Lyon and Europa, right? I think they're all focused on Lyon and Europa right now, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know about you guys. You guys let me know. But from what I saw, it looked that way. All right. Other news: Chelsea will decide in May whether they want to sign Jadon Sancho permanently for 25 million or send him back to Manchester United for 5 million. So, guys, in May, keeping your eye on the news to see if we're gonna get Jadon Sancho back home or what. All right. Tony said crazy thing was there was improvements, better touches on the ball. Yeah, I agree with you, Tony. Yeah, better touches on the ball, some good passing. Yeah, yeah, we definitely had some good things going on with us. Norwich is saying if they send him back, Norwich, I'm telling you, man, if they send that dude back, if they send Sancho back, man, you Norwich, you'll hear from us, man. The minute they send him back, you'll see my face. My face will be like, Lord, please, no. It's gonna be one of those. But I hope they don't. Because listen, man, Chelsea, they cannot do this to us. It doesn't make any sense because we have a good relationship with them. So they cannot be sitting here and sending us dead players back after we sold them the dead players, right? Where is the where is the honor among thieves? I sell you a dead player, you sell me a dead player, and then we're even. Don't send it back. Right? It's one of those. So Chelsea cannot do this. Because if they do this to us, it means our relationship is over. Because listen, we have got Mata, we've got Matic, we have, Mount. We have really done a huge business with Chelsea in the past. So I don't think they're going to risk it this time, knowing that they could probably give us a 25 and maybe flip him and sell him to Dortmund or whatever and make their money. So, and one thing is, according to reports, we see that United and Chelsea, they have this rivalry going on. So yeah, so United and Chelsea have this rivalry going on because apparently, okay, the whole Quenda thing. It's like Chelsea, they are looking at what we're trying to get, right, and they will go for them, right? They got the Quenda thing, and also right now, apparently, they are looking to the whole deal with because right now, of course, we're trying to get a striker, right? We have, of course, Gyökeres. Gyökeres most likely he may end up at Arsenal, and then we have Osimhen, right? We're looking at him, but also we're looking at Delap. Delap is a very good possibility that he could be coming to United. Very good possibility, but apparently Chelsea they're also looking at Delap, right? So it's one of those like we will be going this summer. We're going to be toe to toe with Chelsea. Now it could be one of those things that Ineos have identified that Chelsea's structure as far as dealing and flipping players and all this stuff. Flipping meaning that you buy young and then you can sell them in a few years and make a profit. I think Ineos they probably looked at that structure and thought, you know what, we should implement something like that because Chelsea is doing it. They're doing it very well, right? Chelsea is always making money. So that's why I won't be surprised if they get Sancho, and they're able to sell him to somewhere else and even make some extra amount of money, right? So it could be one of those. James, James Mathabula. What's going on, James Mathabula? Welcome, welcome, welcome. James, let us know what team you support, James. All right. Let us know what team you support, James. Smash that like, James. Hit that subscribe button, James. Hit that notification, James. Let's go. Good to see you. All right. James is saying, so what is your thoughts on Rasmus Højlund now? Back to Sancho deal. Before we get into this message from the one and only James Mathabula in the house. But yeah. So I don't think Chelsea's they're gonna do this to us. Hopefully they don't. Yeah, it's like that. JP, what's going on, brother? Man City, Pep is finished. United will only improve under Amorim. Listen, JP, people, you see what JP is saying here? Straight up facts. All right, straight up facts. Listen, Pep could not break us down. All right, Pep could not do what Pep do. All right, Pep is playing the worst Manchester United team in history, right? Because depending on where we finish this season, I think we're going to be the worst United team ever, if I'm not mistaken. So, and Pep could not break us down with his talent, with his millions of players, $1 million of players on the bench. They couldn't do it. So it means, according to JP, we are going places, people. We are going places. All right. I like it. JP is saying that, listen, we played good, but we need Gyökeres. Dude, we're not going to get Gyökeres, JP. Come on, JP. We're getting Delap, homie. Dude, we are Delap type of settings. All right. Delap is going to be our guy. All right. Let's just understand that Delap is going to be the guy that is going to come in. All right. Let's just accept the fact. Let's just accept the fact that Delap is going to be the guy coming in. All right. Who else is here? People, smash those likes, guys. Let's get those likes up. JP saying Cunha. Yes, man, I want Cunha. The Monkey 636. What up? Manu was lucky. No, we're not lucky today, man. We're not lucky. City was just terrible. Let's see. Big Dan 1084. Big Dan 1084. 11 men behind the ball at Old Trafford. Yeah, that's Man City. That's what they did. You know, Man City couldn't deal with us. You know, we were attacking them, man. We were attacking them, but they couldn't deal with us. Big Dan. Come on, Big Dan. You know what you got to do? Let us know what team you support. 1, smash that like. 2, hit the subscribe. 3, and hit that notification bell. 4. All right? Welcome. I really wish Pep would stop doing that title thingy spit after the guy. I know, right? I know. That's crazy. Southgate said, I'm a better manager than Ten Hag. Hey, listen, you could be. Zigo Edits. What up, Zigo? Listen, Zigo, let us know what team you support, Zigo. Smash that like, hit the subscribe, all right? People, we do have a Discord community that we're trying to build. Make sure you're on that, all right? Make sure you're on that. Zigo is saying Partizan, all right? What game did you watch? Big Dan, we're talking about Manchester City versus United. All right, we're talking about the Manchester Derby. But listen, if you have another game that you want to talk about, the community here is ready for it. We may have watched the Manchester Derby, but we are plugged in. We know everything that's going on around the world. All right. Of course, yesterday, was it yesterday or today? Yeah, yesterday we saw that Real Betis and Barcelona. The game ended up was 1-1, right? That was one, and then Real Madrid lost. So Madrid is kind of in the tough situation as they go to face on Arsenal in next round of the Champions League. All right. Zigo said Partizan Belgrade is in there. Yo, I think Zigo, you're the first Partizan Belgrade fan in the house. Listen, welcome. All right. Smash that like, hit that subscribe, Zigo. Good to have you. Partizan Belgrade. Wow. That is crazy. Good to be. You know what? I'm so glad that you're here, man. The question is, are you guys winning the league? All right. Are you guys winning the league? Let's see. AKS is saying, what you think will be the lineup versus Lyon? AKS 97 is jumping ahead of us, talking about the lineup for the Lyon game. Just in case you're not gonna make it, or you're gonna miss a couple of lives before that day. That's not bad. We can talk about it. We can definitely talk about it. The Lit should be fit for that Lyon game. So I think Lyon is going to. I think the Lit is going to replace Maguire, and the back three is going to stay the same. Yoro, Maz, and the Lit. I think it's going to be our back three. Right? I think that's going to be our back three. And the midfield didn't do a lot of issues today. So I think Cass and Ugarte, they're gonna maintain their two in that pivot, and of course Dogu is gonna be on the left and Dalot on the right wing back. There you go. Now the issue is the front three. Front three, we're gonna go with. Of course, it's gonna be again Rasmus. Situation maybe. Bruno is gonna be one of them, and Garnacho. Right. I think that's what we're gonna go with. But again, Xerxes, when he came into the game today, you know, he looked sharp. Xerxes looked sharp, man. He almost scored there. So I don't know, maybe. Yeah, no, I think Rasmus is gonna start. I think Rasmus is gonna start. But Xerxes looks sharp. Are you excited to see Luke Shaw subbed on? As a dude, not as a left wing back, AKS, but I want to see Luke Shaw come in, man. For sure. But not as a left wing back. He's gonna come in as one of the left center back. He doesn't have the legs anymore to play as a left wing back. He doesn't. So it's gonna be one of those like he's gonna come in as a left center back. The butcher position. All right, Zerk got magnetic feet with his. Yeah, I know, man. Xerxes came in, dude. In a way, I was like, man, why didn't we start? Why didn't Xerxes come in earlier? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. I was like, man, Xerxes should have come in earlier, man. He came in, he almost scored. I like that. So, yeah, man. JP says, Tom Cruise still doing movies. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He is. That's what I was at the movies yesterday with the family. We were watching that Minecraft. I don't know if you guys have small kids. Took my son Levi, and my wife. Actually, my wife took us. She is the coordinator to watch the Minecraft movie. And then when I was there and I saw that Mission Impossible, I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, but yeah, dude is still in there, man. He's still doing his thing. And of course, you know, with Tom Cruise, we're always gonna see that run. It's typical his signature run, right? So yeah, Ronaldo 2.0, exactly. Because I think Tom Cruise should be like, what, in his 60s? Alexa, how old is Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise is 62 years old.
There you go, 62 years old. And dude is still doing his thing, you know? Yeah. Let's see. I haven't been to the movie theater in probably. Oh wow, Tony, really? Tony, your son may like the Minecraft movie, man. See, ask him because it's really the movie theater was rocking. Like people in the theater, all these kids, they all know everything about the movie, like all the characters and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. It was pretty cool hearing the theater people like you know basically saying what the scene is about and clapping and all this stuff. It was pretty dope. I really enjoyed it actually. JP, I know, man. I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. Tom Cruise 62. Yeah, man, dude, the way he's running, like, quick. And the man, he does his own stunts and all. So, yeah, man, big up to Tom Cruise, man. Big up to him. But yeah, we're getting another Mission Impossible, which should be a good one. I've always been a fan of Mission Impossible movies, man. I've always liked them from way back when. All right, let's see. Eric Ten Hag will be in attendance for the Roma versus Juventus game tonight. Okay. Did you like Minecraft? Dude, Southgate, I loved it. And listen, the funny thing is, me, myself, I don't play Minecraft. My son does. All right. But as parents, we also enjoyed it, and also there were older kids in there too. Like my son is what, 7, 8, whatever. But there were older kids who obviously they've been playing Minecraft forever. But yeah, it was excellent movie. I think if I'm not mistaken, that movie I was telling my son that it's probably gonna be the #1 movie this weekend because it was that good. It was well made. It was fun, entertaining, definitely for the family kind of thing. So yeah, check it out, man. Check it out. I know this video is not sponsored by Minecraft. Just want to point that out. It would be nice if they could. I should tag them and see if we can make some money from Minecraft. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, let's see what else is going on. Tony, they got 4D now. Yeah, man. Oh man, AKS, you're too funny, man. Yeah, actually, the theater I was at is actually an IMAX. It was an IMAX something, but we didn't have the glasses this time around. But usually, if we do an IMAX 4D or 3D, whatever, it's incredible. Yeah, definitely, Tony. You gotta get back to the movies, Tony. All right. Are we 100% getting the lab? Dude, JP, though, from the information that we're seeing, I am seeing basically, I think we're getting the lab. Because the lab, one is the price tag, 40 million or whatever. We can definitely do that deal. Here, I think 40 million is his release clause. But we're not going to trigger that. We're going to make a deal like the one we did with Xerxes, where we're going to pay a little bit more than 40. Because if we do 40, if his release clause is 40, if we pay that 40, it means that we need to give him the 40 up front. But we want to make installments. So we're going to pay a little bit over the 40, maybe like 42, 43. That way we can give him like, divide that amount by like maybe 4. So we pay them 10 now, 10 next year, like that. Because that's what we're doing with Xerxes. But that's one. The price makes sense. 2, the age makes sense, right? And 3, Premier League proven. Because again, Delap, like him or not, he can find the back of the net. He has been in the grind of the Premier League. He can do the job, right? So that's another one. And also, it's like this. Delap is another one that in this new Ineos policy thing where they want to buy these young players and eventually develop them. And if you want to sell them, you can sell them and also make some profit. So that's what they're trying to do. But of course, compared to back in the days when we had Sir Alex Ferguson, we did not have this policy. Our policy was to buy strikers, to buy players, to win us now. And that's how really it should be. We need to be getting players who can win for us now, not necessarily in 5 years, right? But it looks like Ruben Amorim was convinced by Ineos and the entire team, because right now the way they sign players is it's based on it's a committee kind of thing where everybody puts in their input. Wilcox, Barada, Vivell, And then, of course, at the top of that chain is Sir Jim, right? Obviously, right now, I don't think if you'd ask Ruben Amorim, who is your number one striker that you want to bring into Man United as you coming in your era, he would never have thought of Delap, right? But the way it looks like he was convinced that, listen, Delap could be the way to go. Now, well and good, we can get Delap, and he could agree to get him, but will he work for him, right? I know money's been an issue for us, right? And by signing Delap, it could also be Ruben Amorim, when he signs off and say, okay, fine, give me Delap, he could also be signing off his sacking. Because sometimes whenever you sign some of these players, if they don't deliver, it's always everybody's going to be looking at you. They're not going to be looking at Berrada. They're not going to be looking at Wilcox. They'll be looking at you. You, the manager, okay, the signing of this guy. Knowing where you are, what you need to do, you okayed the signing of this guy. You know you need proven goal-scoring machine in that box, because so many chances this season we've seen that we can create, but because of we have strikers who don't know how to put the ball in the back of the net, we struggle. So it will be interesting, right? It will be definitely be interesting, and I feel for Ruben Amorim because obviously he agrees to Delap because of the money situation, right? And of course the guy is young, Premier League proven, but the problem is if he does not work, then we are stuck with him for at least 5 years. Because if we're going to give him a contract, guys, it's going to be at least 5 years contract. So we're going to be stuck with him for at least 5 years. Imagine that madness. But yeah, but I definitely think it's going to be Delap, man. Gyökeres most likely is going to end up at Arsenal. Osimhen, we see reports that we are looking at him, but the Saudi League could definitely be a destination for him, right? The Saudi League could be a destination for him. So we shall see about that. AKS says, yeah, man, you can smell sense from the movies at certain scenes. Yeah, interesting. He will be debunked. Let's see. AKS is saying the seat vibrates also to simulate the riding experience. Exactly. Delap, Rasmus still need a leader to learn from. Exactly. So that's okay. So another thing that I forgot to say is if you bring in Delap, right? I'm trying to find the best case scenario here, right? It could very well be when you bring in Delap, then you're giving Rasmus someone that he can compete with, right? Someone who can challenge him. Because right now, it's either Rasmus or Xerxes. But Rasmus and Xerxes, you really can't, they're different profiles, right? But if you bring in Delap is very similar to Rasmus. So it may work out bringing someone who is going to compete with him and maybe help each other to step up. Ideally, yes, we needed someone who can lead the striking force, right? We need someone to come in and say, Rasmus, chill out. Big man is here. My name is Tony. All right. I'm going to lead the line. I'm going to get the goals, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to get the goals. All right. That you want something like that to come into the dressing room, someone commanding, someone to say, you know what? I've been here, I've done this, and you all need to make sure that you supply me, and I'm going to put the ball in the back of the net. We need that kind of guy to come in with that chest, saying, hey, listen, Bruno, Garnacho, Dalot, Ahmad, you guys find me, because I was brought in here to do one job, is to put the ball in the back of the net, because all you guys could not do it, right? I am here because I can do that job. So, and if you don't, you're gonna deal with me. Okay, a striker with that power. You know, and someone who can strike fear in some of these folks supplying the balls, right? If you don't find it, because we have seen many occasions people ignore Rasmus, right? Some of these, Dalot has done it, Garnacho has done it. They ignore him, right? They go for shots on goal instead of looking for the man that's supposed to be putting the ball in the back of the net. And the thing is, because Rasmus is a nice guy, he's not gonna go at them into their faces and be like, "Yo, I was open. Why didn't you find me?" You know, that kind of thing. So we need more of that. Right? We need more of that. So yeah, we need that kind of a striker, which I hope we do, man. I hope we do get him, but Delap is not that guy, so it's gonna be interesting. Let's see what else we got going on. What are you guys saying? The lab, another cool experience. I would like to see more commonplace. Yeah, man, Tony, for sure. You need more Brunos. Yeah, definitely. We definitely need more Brunos. The noise spike. Yeah, nice. Newcastle can afford Victor Osimhen. Of course, yeah. Newcastle can definitely afford Victor Osimhen, but again, they can only afford Osimhen if they offload Isak. Right? Isak could be another one who's going to be on the move. So if they offload Isak, yeah, they can afford Osimhen. But they cannot afford Osimhen and Isak in the same window. Because, again, FFP will get him. Because Newcastle is the richest club in the world. But the problem is they're not bringing as much revenue, right? Basically, if United had Newcastle owners, then it will be perfect because we're actually bringing in money. Then we can afford to make those kind of moves. But Newcastle, the reason they haven't splashed the cash like that, even though they're the richest club, is because their revenue is not revenuing. You know. Newcastle 5 years. We need a leader. Yep. I am putting in my 2 weeks tomorrow. Heading across the pond. Oh, for real, Tony? I saw a place that had a wall of screens with which made it look like you were at a stadium. Think it was a football pitch. Oh, Tony, yeah. I've seen that. I think that's in LA. I've seen that. It's a bar in LA. I think that has that experience. Basically, you go in and then it's like a wall of basically screens. You feel like you are actually at the stadium. It is sick. I love it. My brother lives in LA, man. When I go to visit, that's my spot I definitely want to check out. Tony's saying I'm putting in my 2 weeks, heading across the pond. Tony, are you serious? Yeah. All right. Let's see what else is going on, people. Kobe Mainoo has always wanted to stay at Manchester United, and the club do not want him to leave. So listen, Kobe Mainoo is going to stay, man. There is an expected standoff regarding the salary because okay, cool. Right now he's getting paid 20K per week. All right, so this article is saying that there's an expected standoff regarding the salary because that is what agents do. He is on approximately 20K per week and wants his club/international status acknowledged in the take home, right? Which makes sense. There is a belief that an agreement can be reached to bring the player to a figure similar to Lenny Yoro. Yeah, that's why exactly. Remember we talked about it? That's why we're talking about the 150K a week scenario, right? So a figure similar to Lenny Yoro and Ahmad. which would include performance-related add-ons and a scaling system to aid with PSR compliance. The line remains the same as when we exclusively reported in January, barring Maine will not be sold, and both parties are committed to sealing a long-term agreement. So yeah, guys, based on this report, it looks like Mainu is here to stay, man. Mainu is here to stay. Don't believe anything you hear from anywhere else. They're going to come up with a deal somehow, some way. All right, this is according to Statman Dave. Listen, Lenny Yoro, he's becoming a mainstay in that back three right now. Right, he's becoming a mainstay in that back three, and big up to him. I love that. All right, let's see what else. Casemiro made 11 tackles against Man City today, the joint most by a Manchester United player on record from 2006 to 2007 in a Premier League game, along with Owen Hargreaves versus Liverpool in December 2007, and Patrice Evra versus Portsmouth in August 2008. Big up to Casemiro. All right, let's see what else we got going on here before we jump out of here, people. Ruben Amarin said, listen, I am not naive or crazy. I can see the moment we are in. I can look at the opponents and understand there is a big gap. But as a leader, I cannot say we are going to take all of the time to close the gap. Here he's talking about the whole idea of United winning the Premier League, right? He's saying, listen, we're not going to take years and years. Nobody has that. You're never given that amount of time at United, right? You're never given that amount of time at United. So that being the case, time is of the essence, and you got to make sure that you use the time wisely to make sure that you win as soon as possible, especially the Premier League. And he's intending to do that. Let's see. Guys, welcome. Make sure you smash that like. So other reports, Manchester United have shortlisted Preston goalkeeper Freddie Woodman as a summer transfer option. Really? We're going to go to Preston now? Come on now. All right. Anyway, people, Colin Smith, let us know what team you support. Smash that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe, Colin. All right, that is the price of admission. But Colin is saying losing McTominay and not building a team around him was madness. Colin, listen, good to have you here. But the idea was there's no way we're going to build a team around McTominay. All right. If he stayed, he would not get game time like that, because ideally, if you play McTominay in the more advanced role, then he'll give you a better output. That's what we're seeing now at Napoli, right? And he did say that he was kind of misprofiled at United because obviously I think what he was saying there is he would rather play more in advanced type of role, because if you play more advanced, he's going to give you goals. But again, how would you do that at United? Would you play him ahead of Bruno? Are you going to play McTominay as one of the 10s? So it was tricky. It was tricky to keep him. But again, we needed to find some money to bring in our number 6. Our number 6 was a big problem for many years. And Ineos was trying to address that last summer, right? And Ugarte was last summer. Right, and Ugarte was identified as that guy that can solve our number 6 situation, right? So we had to kind of pick and choose here, and also it worked out because McTominay, he wanted more game time, and Napoli was going to be the club to provide that. So yeah, welcome, Colin. Good to have you here, right? Good to have you here. Make sure you smash that like, hit that subscribe. Let's go. All All right. Let's see what else we got going on. Again today, another game, man. Mazraoui, I think he played very well today. Mazraoui played well. I didn't really see any mistakes. Maguire also played very well. Maguire was solid in the back today. He didn't do any really mistakes, anything like that. So big up to Maguire, doing what he does. He was being a leader back there, making sure that we can get to the end of the game without any craziness. Gringo. Gringo 023 rule. What's going on, Gringo? Smash that like. Gringo, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you haven't done so already, Gringo, good to see you. Gringo is saying that, hello, my friend. Happy to see you again today. Manchester United lost too much goals. I am angry with this. Gringo, ¿cómo estás? Bien? Bien, okay, bien y tú. All right, no, nada, man, nada. Manchester United did not lose today, senor. Okay, we did not lose. It was a 0-0 type of situation. All right, so we did not lose, but we're gonna live to fight another day. Right, we're gonna live to fight another day. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, but anyway, people, let's end it here. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Make sure you smash that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you haven't done so already, you guys are legends. I appreciate you being here. Gringos, in Brazil, we say Swaze. Oh, okay. What does Swaze mean? And that's Portuguese, right? Gringo says we say Swaze. All right, let us know what that means. All right, but yeah, people, I was about to end this live because tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is Monday, man. Mondays. Yes, AK97, AKS97. I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you so much. I will see you all on the next one. But yeah, tomorrow is Monday. I do not like Mondays, because always things break on Mondays, right? When you go to work, man, if you're in the technical aspect of things, things break, and Mondays could be like, oh, geez, they could be dragging. But you know what? Manchester United is always going to be news. And listen, I'll be here to talk to you amazing people about Manchester United. I'm truly blessed to have you guys. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful evening, morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching. All right, people, take care of yourselves. Peace.